Aloha kakayaka. Good morning, everybody. And on this picturesque, perfect Monday morning from Draper, Utah, we're proud to welcome you to the Soaring Eagle Stadium at Juan Diego Catholic High School. And today, the UHSAA, in conjunction with its official streaming partner, KSLSports.com, is proud to present the 2022 5A Boys Soccer Semifinals presented by Mountain America Credit Union. And today's first semifinal features the Stansbury Stallions taking on the Lehi Pioneers, with the winner punching their ticket to Wednesday's final on the road to Rio T. And good morning to you, everybody. My name is Alex Tumulip. It's a pleasure to be joined alongside you again for the ride. I'll be flying solo for all 4 games of these semifinals. This is going to be an interesting matchup today between these two teams because Lehi is coming off a 2-1 win in the quarterfinals on Friday, but they had to hold off a late push by the Skyhawks in order to advance to the semifinals. They're the kings of close games this season, but this is certainly going to be a different story in the playoffs. So the question is, what can they do to take control of the game early so they don't have to hold on to defend on their defense late? Now, the other side for Stansbury, they're coming off a very grueling match over top seed Provo on Friday in the quarterfinals. They won after advancing on penalties 5-4 in a 0-0 draw, and Stansbury had to stand up with their own style of defense and hold their own nerve to eventually win in the shootout. And so what will be the follow back for Stansbury, and will they continue to have energy after what was truly a grueling match versus the top seed? It should be an interesting first few minutes to see if the match against Provo took a toll on them or not. It's going to be a very interesting matchup, and we hope you are both ready for some action this afternoon and this morning as well. We're going to take a pause across the network for the national anthem, and when we come back, Jeff Reeves, our PA announcer, will announce the starting lineups, and we'll have kickoff for you between the Stansbury Stallions and the Lehi Pioneers. You're watching the 5A Boys Soccer Semifinals on KSLSports.com, presented by Mountain America Credit Union.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Or if my kid had a fever.
Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
I want to take tests when I'm ready.
I want to take courses on my time.
And speed up when I know my stuff.
I want a university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Once again, welcome to this game from Mountain America Credit Union. And now let's meet the starting lineups for today's game. First of all, welcome the designated visiting team, the Stansbury Stallions. Starting is number 1, Devin Collins. Number 6, Connor Shields. Number 11, Archer Lurcher. Number 16, Tyler Heyman. Number 24, Isaac Ferry. Number 26, Jacob Bromley. Number 29, Chase Toman. Number 30, Wyatt Berry. Number 33, Carson Gibbons. Number 34, Tyson Ferry. And number 35, Isaac Graber. Head coach is Jacob Jones. The assistant coaches are Spencer Call and John Graber. Principal is Galen Ward. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the designated home team, the Lehi Pioneers. Starting in goal, number 0, Caleb Talley. Number 2, Tyson Hunga. Number 3, Cade Preston. Number 5, Anthony Bustos. Number 7, Alfred Vargas. Number 10, Cesar Morales. Number 11, Colton Marcy. Number 12, Christian Jones. Number 18, Alan Cannon. Number 20, Gavin Penham. And number 23, Nathan Shepard. The head coach is Tim Graham, assisted by Mike Raphael, Bradley Beckstead, Jacob Graham, Janae Freeman, and Terrence Lentz. The officials for today's game, the referee is Marcelo Chaparro. Assistant referees Mike Norton and Sly Yates. Let's play soccer.
Yes, let's play soccer indeed. Welcome back, everyone, to Juan Diego High School and the Soaring Eagles Stadium. Alex Tumulip here alongside you. That was the voice of PA announcer Jeff Reeves introducing the starting lineups. And if there's anything we missed during this time of COVID, it is definitely that football is certainly nothing without the fans. It is certainly good to have the fans back here at Juan Diego High School. As he said, Marcelo Chaparro is the official today. He's assisted by Mike Norton and Sly Yates on the sidelines. Lehi wearing the dark jerseys today. They're wearing the black jerseys with the white numerals and the purple pants and the white trim. Stansbury, as the lower seeded team, will be wearing the white jerseys and white pants with the black numerals and the black trim. So here we go then. Everything comes to a stop. The talking, the type, and the hype, everything all comes to a stop. Now it is time to play and see who will advance into Wednesday's final at the Rio Tinto Stadium. Game time temperature is officially at 51 degrees. The game clock bug is unofficial. Everything after today will be official. Marcelo Chaparro blows his whistle and we're off and running into the unknown. Stansbury, of course, a great defensive team. Held that Provo Bulldogs team to a 0-0 draw on last week in the quarterfinals. They're facing a very stiff test today from the Lehi Pioneers. And early on, though, it's a battle of head ball. Now coming forward. And it's finally played out for a throw. Stansbury under Jacob Jones running a 4-5-1, it looks like, according to their lineup today, or at least a 4-2-3-1, with Carson Gibbons being the lone striker up top. And it comes in, and it comes near the goal, and Caleb Cowley is comfortably out of his net to get that one. Lehi appears to be playing a 3-4-1-2 today. To the back it comes, and this will be headed on. And a nervy play there as Goalkeeper Collins had to come out. It was a mistimed header by Toland. And that's going to be a throw down by the deep corner there for Lehi. So early chance here for the Pioneers to maybe get something off a set piece. It comes in, the long throw. A lot of bodies up there, and a chance is cleared away eventually. Hook back in. Taking possession of now, and a good hold on the defense there as it comes out. No foul, says Marcelo Chaparro. Now here's Toland. Up that far sideline, and it will be a throw. Picturesque, perfect day here in Draper at the foot of the mountains. Had some exciting action so far in these soccer playoffs. Lord only knows what we're going to see today. Headed on forward now. They'll just keep playing it back and forth to each other now. Gibbons gets beaten to it there first. To the back. And now we're going to get a handball as Marcelo Chaparro blows his whistle. Gavin Fenn tried to play it, but in the end it comes to nothing. It's a free kick. We're just underway here in our first game of 4 here on KSLSports.com. Alex Timolev flying solo with you here at Juan Diego High School. Tolan hits it long. It comes in, headed forward, and Gibbons! Oh, now it's on a foul! Eventually it's shot wide in the end for a goal kick, but there looked as if there was a big-time challenge. And Gibbons got knocked over, and Marcelo Chaparro immediately waved away the appeals for a penalty. At any rate, it's a goal kick. Stansbury almost got it back, though, off the goal kick, and now here come the Pioneers coming forward with it. Toland tries to play through Shepard, but Shepard got it back, though. He still has it. Now Fenn. Etched it to the back. It comes now for Preston. Right in front of us to Cannon. Now to Vargas. And now Cannon again. Good build from the back here from the Pioneers, but where is it going? It's broken down, though, with a pick here. And trying to get it through was Barry. Couldn't control it. His touch let him down in the end, and now Vargas has it back. Very energetic start from both these sides. Isaac Ferry hooked it forward. Vargas under it. Was Morales, and now here comes Vargas. Vargas plays it wide. Cannon down the right side, tries to pull it back, and Ferry got a foot in. It's still with Lehi, though. And again, it's Ferry who hooks it somewhat clear and then finally blasted up the line by Tyson Ferry. Honga now. Poor ball there. Now Stansbury could start something off the break. Into the middle. Held up there is Mansing. Able to turn nicely. Plays it into the middle. Trying to find Barry. It's picked up on the run, though. Lurcher. Moved clear by Honga. Only as far, though. And now taken away. And now Lehi could be on the break here. Played it to the middle. Here's Gavin Fenn. Fenn, can he get this right? Finds now his man. Down the right side, that comes. Pull back across the face of goal. And Ferry was there as he boots it clear. Out of play, and in fact, out of the stadium. And that is going to be a corner. The first big chance of the game for Lehi. About 7 minutes into the match here. If you're just joining us live, Alex Timolev flying solo with you here at Juan Diego. The corner does come in. It's a good one to the back post. Knocking it down is Mansing. And Fenn just couldn't get the touch there. Let him down in the end. Honga still with it. Ferry trying to get there. Morales does first. Morales looking, pulls it back in across the face of goal. Comes back out again. Fenn punched it back out. It's still with Lehi. Eventually hooked clear in the end as Wyatt Berry goes up over the top and a free kick. Second one of the match. Awarded by Marcelo Chaparro. Off the long free kick. And eventually, Carson Gibbons was down there, but he couldn't control it. Well, the only chance of the game so far in the first 8 minutes or so has come from Stansbury off the counter. But so far, Lehi have not been able to break down this very compact Stansbury defense. We talked about how interesting it was going to be the first few minutes of the match to see what was going to happen. In fact, it looks like it's the Stallions game right now. As Gibbons is onside, he beats the offside trap. And coming back to make the play defensively was Anthony Bustos. And it looks like we are going to have a couple of early substitutions here for Stansbury. As Tayson Alder comes in, and alongside him will come Carson Boone. Long throw coming in from the side. Here it comes. Flicked on. And eventually it's blasted clear by Morales. Ferry's the only man back defending. He's able to pull it back down and give it back to his sides defensively. Nathan Shepard was battling him the whole way for the ball. Vargas. And Fenn. 1 against 4 here. Morales is running through the middle. Can he find him? And a shot does come in! And it's in the net! Gavin Fenn! With the opening salvo from well out! What a start for Lehi! They are on the board first! Off of Gavin Fenn, who scored in the previous match. They now lead by a 1-0. Well, Stansbury have had the better chances, but it's Lehi who's thrown the first blow. And they now lead by a 0 here in the semi. Gavin Fenn was one of the 2 goal scorers for Lehi in that quarterfinal win, along with Christian Jones. As this is hooked forward, Morales trying to chase onto the end of it. Goalkeeper decided not to come out. And Ferry is able to do his job and put it out for a throw. That was the first shot by either side in this game that was on goal. And it was on target there from Gavin Fenn, who hit that from well outside the 18. Probably hit that from about the 20-yard line. As this ball is able to bounce. Now Stansbury really up against it here, but a good turn there from Wyatt Berry. Haymond. And now a turnover. Here they come again with numbers. Pull back into the middle. A chance rising up here. Lehi trying to make it 2. And it just slipped by the open side. Nathan Shepard got it on a great feed into the middle from Christian Jones, and he just couldn't put it home. But it does result in a corner as Collins got a fingernail on it. This will come in from the far side. It looks a good one. Heads go up, and no one able to get there in the end. And now here's Berry. How will Stansbury respond after being sucker punched here? At the moment, they can't get out of their own half. As Fenn hits that one, and it deflects right up into the stands. Almost right in front of us. Stansbury have it again. Toland. Lurcher. Good press put on here by Lehi. A heavy touch there from Isaac Graber. Bustos. Bustos somehow able to get out of that, but Toland is able to pick up the pieces, and now Stansbury could have numbers if they hurry, and the ball just evades the shoe of Isaac Graber, and the goalkeeper had to come out and mix up at the back. But Heyman eventually is able to play it on the long hook, and eventually it's pushed out by Bustos for a Stansbury throw. Goal was officially timed in the 10th minute by Gavin Fenn. Another throw here. Quite a start for the Lehi Pioneers. We talked about how they would respond after having to play so much defense against Salem Hills in the final few minutes or so in that nervy quarterfinal win at home. And now they come away with it. It's cleared all the way back to the goalkeeper, and Collins will gather it up and take it in. I'd like to remind you, KSL Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of high school sports is presented all season long by Heidemann and Associates. As this one comes all the way in, Ferry's able to get it out. The other Ferry able to hook it clear up towards the midfield line. And played down nicely by Mansing. There's Morales and Fenn trying to find the man in the middle. He does. Trying to turn free. And Collins is out. Goalkeeper didn't come. 2-0 surely. It's cleared off the line. Somehow it stayed out. And Fenn tries another long-range blast. That screams wide of the far post, but there was a gaping net. And Devin Collins was trapped off his line, and it somehow stayed out. Crazy. Now here's Gibbons. Can he get forward? He does, and it's finally hooked into the stands by Ammon Cannon. What a start we've had here to this game. Ferry the throw. Haymond. Fan on the pass. They get it back though. Toland with Shepard chasing him down. Shepard wins the race, but does he have any help? He did for a moment, but it was knocked off and out for a throw. To finish up my read there, you can contact Heidemann and Associates by calling them at 801-472-7742, or you can go online at utah.law. And when you do, tell them Game Night Live Rewind sent you.
Lehi substitution, number 16.
Yanis Vetin will come into the game. Morales out. Number 16 for 10. Just about 15 minutes into this one. 1-0 our score. Gavin Fenn the opening goal in the 9th minute. As this one is headed towards the goal, and Devin Collins comes out and makes a comfortable save. Hooks it into that bright sunlight. It's allowed to bounce, and it might be through here. Goalkeeper decided to come out, and Cowley alertly out of his goal. And he had to time that exactly right because Wyatt Berry was charging in from Kingdom Come and was ready to put that in a wide open net if he got that wrong. Hammond finds his left back. Trying to find the run there of Wyatt Berry, which hasn't been there very long or for very often so far here in the early stages of this game. Another throw. Fans still filing in here at Juan Diego High School. Game time temperature at 61 degrees, or 51 degrees rather, here at kickoff. Probably going to be a lot hotter on the field today with the turf heating up throughout the 4 games we have today. Good win in the midfield. Pushed forward now. Shepard couldn't control. Runs back to Lurcher. Lurcher has it again off the return. Vargas running alongside him and pushed down the line. And is Barry going to get there? No, it's not. There's too much pace on it in the end. A throw in for Lehi, as we're going to have another substitution here.
Stansbury substitution.
Luke Heath comes in.
Entering the Lehi lineup, number 22.
And on the other side, Connor Shields comes back in for Stansbury. There's the throw. And it's a poor one at that. Down the line. And a good chance there for Connor Shields. He was alert to it. But in the end, ran out of room on the sideline there, and it's a goal kick, and a quickly taken from the goal kick. And Shepard might be in here. Shepard trying to control. Cannot get it down, though. It's about the 3rd or 4th time Stansbury has allowed somebody to get in behind. And eventually a foul. And that'll be a free kick in the attacking half here for the Stansbury Stallions, and an opportunity to maybe orchestrate something from a set piece. It'll be the substitute Carson Boone to take it. Everybody running off that right shoulder. The ball comes in into the penalty area. It's still up there. Finally hooked clear, but as far as only as really up halfway close to the midfield stripe. Boone plays it back for Ferry. Tries to hook it forward again, and it's headed into the direction of Toland, and good keep along the sideline there by his left back, and finally it's blasted forward. Cannon gets it clear, another throw. Seems to be a little bit of a push here by Stansbury in the last few minutes. Can't really say they've had the better of the chances, though, in the first 20 minutes or so, as we're halfway through almost the first half. Lurcher. Bustos did enough. See Tim Graham up here in the purple shirt off his sideline here. His 3rd year with the Pioneers. Wyatt Berry comes out now. Or rather, he comes back in. Another chance off a set piece. Long throw. And here it comes. It floats in. Flicked on. No one able to get control of it, though. Gibbons tried to play it back in. Ferry, left-footed effort, cleared up. The Stanleyans in possession again, but a turnover. Poor ball there from Toland. Jones. Looking for Fens, that he lets it run for Bustos. Down that far side. Just not on the same page there with Vetzen. What a poor ball there from Wyatt Berry. Heyman under it, the clearance. On the sideline now. Trying to keep it in play, they do. Jones, and just not on the same page there. with Luke Heath, who just checked into the game. Halfway home here in the first half, a 1-0 in favor of Lehi. The goal coming from Gavin Fenn in the 9th minute. But it's been mostly Stallions who've been trying to push for that equalizer here in the last few minutes or so. Shepard under it, Ferry there first. Ferry tries to nick it up, and then Jones, and then Haymond. They just keep playing it back and forth to each other. Now here's Mansing. Lurcher. He's had the majority of the possession in midfield here in the first half or so. He finds Ferry. And then not able to find Barry, but it bounces to him. Barry trying to play it in. And now a chance here maybe for Stansbury. Pushing the ball down the right side, and it's going to win the race. They do, but eventually it's a goal kick. Right idea by Jacob Bromley to get the run in from the back. But eventually it comes to naught. It's a goal kick. Double sub. Tyler Orton and Corbin Torkanu come in for Lehi. What a first half there for Nathan Shepard. And now especially for the left back, Anthony Bustos. Caleb Colley will get his defense set. Now he brings it down on the goal kick. Here's Preston. Cannon. Yeah, trying to build up from the back. It's won by Ferry. Now Barry. Toland. Heavy touch there. Vetzen gets in there first, but Bromley wins it back. And now, here's Barry on the turn. And Barry fouled there by Torkanu from behind. Free kick. There's a little nibble there on the ankle. Another free kick from a particularly dangerous position here for Stansbury. See who they'll take it with. It looks like it's going to be Ferry. And I mean Isaac Ferry, number 34. Tyson comes up to that same spot. Ferry will take it. Everybody runs in. Ferry, low ball, nick toward the back. And there might be a chance opening up here. Eventually it comes out. One back there by Barry. Or rather, by Wyatt Barry, and then it's cleared up. Haymond underneath it. Now Jace Tolan will come up the center back with Torkanu chasing him from behind. Pressure was enough that it forced a poor clearance and a throw for Lehi. Stansbury certainly does not look afraid to test that Lehi defense. They've asked a couple of questions of them here in the first half, but they haven't been able to capitalize on it so far. They just look a little bit rushed in their offensive play right now. Trying to build up from the back. Here's Isaac Ferry. Into the middle. And a good win there from Mansing, but it's poked away from him. And now Heyman in the midfield. Ferry, Barry, going to get a foot on it. Fenn could. Now down the sideline, trying to find Calvin Torkanu, an ambitious ball. And a goal kick. Down to the last 15 here of the first half. We remind you, coming up, KSL Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of high school sports will continue. Our second semifinal between Skyline and Alta is coming up at 12:30 here on KSLSports.com and our official YouTube channels. It is Stansbury who have had the better of the play here in the last few minutes, but slowly looks like momentum's turning back towards Lehi's way as Cesar Morales will get set to check, or rather it's Alfred Vargas who will get set to check back in for Lehi. Bromley. Be a throw. And the substitution will take place now. Luke Heath out and Vargas back in.
Lehi substitution, number 7, Alfred Vargas.
Been a pretty exciting first half, lots of chances. Well, not really a lot of chances, but a lot of physical play as you would expect here in these semis. One goal has been scored by Gavin Fenn. That was in the 9th minute. Lehi trying to push for that second and ultimately decisive goal. Into the middle now. Lots of contact and a chance comes in. And a foul is called on Christian Jones. Free kick quickly taken. Went off of Carson Gibbons. Now it's a foot race. Oh, poor clearance there from Cowley. Collision in the midfield. Chaparro says play on. Advantage here for Stansbury. Into the middle. Look at this passing sequence. They were about to unlock that defense at the back. But nobody could get the final ball in, and it's finally blasted clear by Will Tadji, who just checked into the ball game. 12 minutes, 43 seconds left here in the first half. Not a thing we often say here in soccer or as association football, as we like to say sometimes. The throw looks to be a good one. Rising up to meet it was a Stansbury head, but it couldn't get down there, and now a clear. Tolan gets there ahead of Torkanu. Now Heyman under it. And then Barry. Fenn. Vargas. And it's past Torkanu in the end. Back past the goalkeeper Collins. Morales. Or Vargas, rather. Toland will smack it clear. Substitution. Morales will come back in. Throw in, nicked on by Heyman, and eventually right into the arms of the goalkeeper. Now here's Isaac Graber. Barry. Cannon beat that one to it, and eventually comes out. Throw. Heyman. Ferry. Advantage play by the referee. Oh, and a poor pass. Bromley was edging onto the end of that. But we thought there was going to be a substitution at the last whistle. Now there will be. And leaving for Stansbury is Abram Magleby for Archer Lurcher. And on the other side opposite, it is Morales in. And Giannis Venton out. It's been an enthralling first half so far. Perhaps another chance here off a long throw here for the Stallions. Bromley trying to direct traffic. Said goes short. It bounces in the middle. Chance opening up. And the block was on there, and it was a good one by Preston. On Wyatt Berry. Otherwise, that was the equalizer, I think. And now a chance does open up here. And the equalizer does come. Stansbury answers. Archer Lurcher puts it in the back of the net. And it's all square once again at Juan Diego. You had to feel it was always coming for the Stansbury Stallions. And with 10 minutes, just under 10 minutes here in the first half, it's all square, 1-1. What a response by Stansbury. Now the key is how will Lehi respond after taking the punch. It's played in, and now a chance could be opening up here. They could be in behind. It's ushered out. A goal kick for Stansbury. Quite a response after going behind, giving up the early goal, and eventually getting the equalizer. Archer Lurcher officially timed at the 31st minute of the first half. And we are all square once again. Collins with the goal kick up the sideline for Bromley. Bromley's able to knock it down. Bustos and then Mansing. Cannon. Good press put on by Stansbury. Back to Preston. Torkanu under at first. Heyman second. Nicked on into the midfield. Here's Wyatt Barry, whose assist set up the equalizer just a few seconds ago. Toland hooks it long. Under it there first. Preston. Just get the feeling Stansbury maybe starting to ask a little bit more of that Lehi back line all of a sudden. Much better organization at the back from Stansbury after giving up the early goal. Trying to find the man. And now, good pass on through. And it's ushered out for a throw. As Tayson Alder was going in behind. Again, another slick pass. Here's Barry. Barry pops it up with his first touch. Trying to wiggle his way through. Can he get to the penalty area? No, he can't. Eventually, it's whacked free, but only as far as Ferry. And then Cannon hooks it clear. Where the two defenders, Toland and Heyman, will be back there to deal with the pressure. Excellent ball to find Bromley. Orton under it first. He tries to win a throw, cannot do so. Stansbury's throw. The momentum suddenly here with the Stallions. And another dangerous set piece off a long throw coming here. And eventually it goes out for a throw. Another sub coming in. Nathan Shepard returning. He'll replace Calvin Torkanu as Tim Graham looks for a offensive spark here late in the first half. We remind you that KSL Game Night Live Rewinds coverage of the UHSAA Boys Soccer Playoffs is presented by WGU. Online, accredited, and affordable. That's WGU, the nonprofit university of you. Shepard looking. Shepard needs help. Shepard trying to get around Ferry. He does do so! And a free kick whistled by Marcelo Chaparro. In a particularly dangerous position where you'd have to think this has to be Jones, Shepard, or Cannon to take the freebie. And it will be Ammon Cannon, the right back, to do so, who's playing at right back today. Devin Collins trying to keep his line intact here. Plenty running towards that far post. It comes in towards that far post. And it's whisked away cleanly there by Tyler Heyman, rather. Trying to get their line clear, and they do. All the way back to Cowley, who will scoop it up and take it himself. Orton. Poor ball. He got away with it, though. Connor Shields wasn't exactly the best pass he hit either. Now it's Jace Toland, who's forced to do some cleanup work in the back. Approaching the last 5 here of the first half. Now a precarious position here for Lehi as they look to score off a long throw. Ethan Shepard will take it. Or rather, it's a Luke Heath who will take it. It comes in. Plenty of heads go up for it. Chased down here by Morales. Morales hooks it back in. Bustos. Not enough on the header. It's falling back away from him, and now Stansbury could launch the counter out of this. Barry. It's over the head of Mansing. It finds the foot of Tayson Alder. Alder pots it up with his first touch. Flag stays down, and Barry could have been in, but it was scrambled away at the back. Another throw opportunity off a set piece here, as we're going to have another sub. Jacob Bromley will come out, the left back. More questions starting to be asked of that Lehi back line.
Number 20, Gavin Fenn.
Gavin Fenn comes back in as well, opposite for the Pioneers. Here comes the throw. It's up towards that near side. Heyman is underneath it. Maybe sprayed it out a little bit too wide, but Ferry able to control. And we're gonna have a free kick. Or rather, we're gonna have a throw. I apologize. As Shepard now off the throw. Here he comes, trying to get around Ferry. Can't do so. And referee not impressed by Ethan Shepard with what he felt was a swallow dive. And a goal kick in the end. Well, if our camera angles are a little tight, we apologize. It's a little bit of limitations here at the press box. We're doing the best we can. That's why I'm always proud I work with professionals that are very well versed in their field. Ferry. Garber. Should be a throw to Lehi. It is a throw to Lehi. Shepard. Tied up by three white shirts. Somehow able to wiggle free. Horton comes up from his left back position. Trying to spray it wide. Don't know who that ball was for. Big tussle in the middle for it, and a free kick awarded off the foul by Anthony Bustos. Approaching the final minute of the first half. Well, we talked about what the follow-up back for Stansbury would be after taking the early punch. They have responded very, very well in finding the equalizer, and now they feel that they could strongly go on and maybe perhaps find the goal that will give them the lead, but certainly Lehi have the firepower to answer back as well. Morales down the side. Ferry in a chase with Fenn. Ferry will win the race. He'll usher it out. Throw. Vargas takes it. Didn't get enough on that one. Kind of scuffed it. And now Barry has it, with Vargas chasing him down from behind. And somehow getting out of there is Gibbons. Into the middle. Where is this going now? Well, that was a great ball, and that would have been some goal if it had gone through, but still maybe a chance there for Stansbury. Down the final 30 seconds of the first half. Ferry hooks it back in, looking for the switch. Chasing there is Gibbons. Orton there too, and wins the throw. Very much questions being asked of that Lehi back line here late on in the first half.
9, 8,
as PA announcer Jeff Reeves
6,
counts down the final
5,
seconds of the first half.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Well, mission accomplished for the Stansbury Stallions. We figured out what their response, or needed to figure out what their response would be after the grueling shootout win. They went behind early and they got the equalizer late in the first half, courtesy of Archer Lurcher, after Gavin Fenn had given the Lehi Pioneers the lead. And we are now at halftime in our first semifinal of 4 here today. Our score at the break is Stansbury 1, Lehi 1. When you come back, we'll have stats, thoughts in the beginning of the second half. You're watching KSL Game Night Live Rewinds coverage of the 2022 UHSAA 5A Boys Soccer Playoffs, presented by Mountain America Credit Union.
The next one is awards presentation.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Soaring Eagle Stadium here at Juan Diego Catholic High School. Alex Tumulip flying solo with you here for the second half of our first semifinal of the day. This is the 2022 UHSAA Boys Soccer Semifinals presented by Mountain America Credit Union on KSLSports.com's Game Night Live Rewind. Our telecast today is presented by Heidemann & Associates and WGU. We are level pegged between Stansbury and Lehi. Lehi got the opening goal in the 9th minute from Gavin Fenn, and then Stansbury found the equalizer through Archer Lurcher late on in the first half. Well, I talked about at the top of the broadcast of how Lehi needed to take control of the game early so they didn't have to depend on their defense. You could kind of feel though as the first half went on, Stansbury kind of started to ask more questions of the Lehi back line, and eventually they broke through as Archer Lurcher was able to find the equalizer. And we talked about how Stansbury needed to have a good follow-up act. Well, if there's any indication of what a good follow-up act was, they got punched in the mouth early and then eventually found their way to get the equalizer and get back in the game. We also want to remind you the game clock bug on our screen is unofficial, and that the press box is pretty tight here at Juan Diego High School, so we are in a bit of quicksand with the camera angle. So if we can't get down by the deep corners or if we can't find certain angles, bear with us. We're trying to make it work as best we can. We want to remind you that other games are going on KSLSports.com today. Baseball is currently going on KSL Game Night Live Rewind stream number 2. 5A is being held down by JT Wistersill on that stream. KSL Game Night Live Rewind stream 3 has 6A baseball at Brigham Young University's Larry H. Miller Field right now with Dusty Litster. Catch all those games on KSLSports.com. Ready to start the second half. As we're just waiting for the officials to come back out on the field, Marcelo Chaparro and his officiating crew have still not emerged. As of yet, we've seen the players are all ready. Players are all ready, the coaching staffs are all ready, but we don't see any of the officials back out on the field yet. We can't start the game until Marcelo Chaparro and his crew come back out. Now he comes out, along with his ARs, Sly Yates and Mike Norton. Probably needed an extra cooling break. Did Marcelo Chaparro. But at any rate, we're ready. Off we go once again into the unknown. Collins with the kick out. Throw in here for Lehi. As we're here at Juan Diego Catholic High School, I want to send a shout out to the Soaring Eagle baseball team who won their first 3A title in a decade a couple of weeks ago. Congratulations to the Soaring Eagle. A very impressive season indeed for Juan Diego High School's baseball team. Bustos. Shepard. Shepard, big collision there. And Bustos charging in, wins that one. Graber does as well, but now here comes Jones. Jones matched up in the penalty area, pulls it back across the face of goal! And it somehow got clear off the line and smacked back in! What defending at the back from Tyler Heyman to get it away from the front. That was surely 2-1, and now here's Jones again with it. Jones has plenty of space into the penalty area. Plays it back out. No foul in the penalty area, says Marcelo Chaparro. Hooked back in by Vargas toward that far post. And the header, not a very good one in the end from Gavin Fenn. Boy, Stansbury was stretched at the back. A good response from Lehi to start the second half. That's what we're used to seeing from Lehi. Very deliberate play, building up through the back. Being very organized on the offense and the defensive end. Morales. Ferry. Morales again. There goes, throw in. And a dangerous set piece opportunity off a long throw here for Lehi. Morales. Cannon. What a poor ball there. What a great turn there from Archer Lurcher, who scored the equalizer. He has it back now. Needs some support. Finds Wyatt Berry. Trying to push it out wide for Tayson Alder. Still with Stansbury. Trying to build it up through the back. It's slid in. Bustos scrambles it away. And eventually it comes to a throw in for Stansbury. Haymond. Headed out, throw in. An exciting second half we're going to be set up for here at Juan Diego High. Cannon trapped down by that corner. He gets it away. Throw in again. Surprised Stansbury hasn't taken any of those long throws. They're very content to play through the back. There's a switch out to Gibbons. That should be a throw to Stansbury. It is. It's down by that corner where we can't see. Gibbons has Berry coming up. We'll see if they go long throw this time. They do. A bit of a push at the back on Tayson Alder. No foul. There's Haymond. Shepard had to come in and challenge him for it, but Haymond able to block him out there first. Then it's eventually taken by Jones. Whacked at. Haymond has it now. And Bustos finally bangs it against the sidewall. Throw does come in. It's Berry. Haymond. Ferry. Plays it back in. And a chance. But the flag goes up. Tayson Alder was in there, but the flag had gone up for offside. Ooh, poor touch from Jones. And now Alder could be in. Decides to play it with his help of his mates. Here's Bustos. Shepard. Jones. Only finds Toland. And then Mansing hooks it forward. Haven under it first. And then Ferry. And then Carson Boone. Seems like Stansbury have had the bulk of the possession the last few minutes, but really anything could happen here. Here's Gavin Fenn. Trying to find that ball down by the corner. Ferry able to scramble it clear. Throw in. Now it's the Lehi supporters' turn to get into it. This is what we missed the most about this game the last few months without fans. Hooked in by Cannon. Into the back post it comes! And Fenn was up there and just missed him. But well done by Carson Gibbons defending at the back. A throw in. Fenn. Jones. Jones. Still turning. Fenn was cut off there. The shot does come in! And a great save there from the goalkeeper, Devin Collins. It was heading for that top corner. And Collins able to snuff it out just at the end of there. Jones gets there first. Played out by Gibbons. Bustos takes short. Mansing. And then Bustos closed down pretty quickly by Gibbons. Mansing. Jones. Bustos with pace. Down the side. Pulls it back. Shepard trying to turn. Cannon tries it! And at the crossbar! But the flag went up anyway. Flag was up. It wouldn't have counted. Well, now it's Lehi's turn to ask questions of that Stansbury back line. They were bailed out by that offside. This is the second one we have seen today on both sides of the equation. Jones takes a bump from Barry. Won by Shields. Shields gets around Fenn. Play on, says the referee. Advantage here for Stansbury. Eventually the advantage is lost as Boone tried to be a little too fanciful with it. Trying to keep it in down that near side. Now then, here's Shepard trying to get past two. Ferry clears it away. His goalkeeper was coming out trying to get it, but Ferry said, I'll take care of this. Throw in. Shields there. Throw, Shepard. Shepard trying to turn, puts it back in! Ferry did enough to get away from the front, still loose. Jones able to recover and turn it back against the grade. Jones pulls it back in. Lots of people there. Ferry missed on the clearance. Cannon! It took a nick. In the end, it's a corner. Now they're drumming up. Players coming forward. Jones will take it. Just the second corner of the match for Lehi. It's lofted in toward that near post. The heads go up! And it goes just wide. Well, Lehi have definitely had the better of the play through the first 10 minutes. Jacob Bromley comes back in. Who started at right back. He's coming back in. Tayson Alder takes a seat on the bench. As Coach Jacob Jones looks to go for more defense here to try and shore up that back line right now, which is under heavy resistance. As Gavin Fenn whistled for a foul. Shields. That pass will come back to Collins, the goalkeeper. Toland. Isaac Ferry. Boone. Referee thought about blowing his whistle. Blows the advantage in the end. Evan Cannon does his job at the back. Barry. Lurcher. Ferries play it back to each other, and now switch. Here's Bromley. Barry. It was a great ball waiting to happen there. Gibbons rather, was in behind. Substitution again.
Stansbury substitution, number 35, Isaac Graber.
Isaac Graber comes in, replacing Carson Boone. Still level here, just underway here in the second half. It was Gavin Fenn who opened the scoring in the 9th minute, and then Archer Lurcher with the equalizer just before the break. Haymond. Play back in. Gibbons, can he get there? He can. But eventually, the ball was too tough for him. Goal kick. Right idea, though, by Stansbury. Oh, poor clearance there from the back. This is not a down and a chance, maybe opening up here. Connor Shields puts it over. There were some missed heartbeats there in that Lehi defense. A goal kick results in the end. Barry. Look forward. Probably could be a mix-up at the back if they don't get this right. Caleb Preston does get it right. Plays it out for a throw. Bromley with the throw. Comes in long. The heads go up. And Fenn able to blast it clear. Shepard lurking in that back line. Jacob Bromley won back by Jones. Jones with Shields chasing him down. Can he use his pace to get by? He gets by one, he gets by two. Jones now. And plays it out. Marcelo Chaparro says corner. Or at least a throw down by that corner. It comes to Bustos. Good switch. Here's Morales. And the ball goes right through. Down the sideline for a throw. A very heavy touch, and a poor one at that. Up it comes Cannon. Lurcher. Barry. Some numbers coming forward. Where's the attack going now for Stansbury? It's pushed out wide. Bromley trying to get there, but Bustos was better. It remains a throw in for Stansbury. Very tight, very compact defense that Tim Graham has formed. Bromley throws it long. Morales hooks it. Knocks it out for a throw. Shepard. Vargas. Bromley, a lot of contact. Free kick. In a particularly dangerous position for Lehi. Approaching the final 24 minutes or so of this first semifinal. Jones to take the free kick. Just out of your frame on the left. Brings it in. And Collins, the goalkeeper, is out to get there first. And now they could spring the counterattack. Barry pushes it up. Gibbons couldn't get it right there. Good outswing on it. Eventually comes back for Toland along the ground. Trying to turn, and Fenn gets it off of him. Morales, back for Fenn. Fenn, Shepard. Shepard on the 18. Shepard on the left foot. His shot partially deflected. It rolls down by that corner. Jones has it again against Ferry. Lots of black shirts waiting in the box. It comes in! Goalkeeper came out. Still nothing there. No foul, says Marcelo Chapato, and now they could spring the counter again. Preston trying to hold off. He does so. And now Mansing has it back. Frantic up and down action. Shepard. Bustos coming with him. Shepard trying to dribble the traffic. Goes over. No foul, says Chapato. Cleared away now. And Gibbons is out there. Throw. If there were VAR in these playoffs, there'd be so much checks going on, it's not even funny. Shepard standing in an offside position, it comes back to the goalkeeper, Gibbons. Or rather, Collins. And this is Gibbons who's down there. Under it first, though, is Lehi. Popped up by Fenn. Now Fenn, like might have taken a kick in the stomach. Marcelo Chapato waiting for a dead possession. Or for outright possession to make sure the whistle was blown. And now we're going to have a drop ball. Tyler Orton and Yo Aitken getting set to check back in for the Pioneers. I apologize if I misnumbered Aitken earlier. I thought it was Giannis Vetten that came in the first half, but in fact it was Aitken that came in 16, not 15. On the opposite, it's Tayson Alder coming in 25.
Lehi substitutions, number 16, Yo Aitken. Number 17, Tyler Orton.
Nathan Shepard will depart. Gabriel Aitken takes his place. Anthony Bustos comes out. And Orton comes in. Just over 21 minutes left to go, and now Gabriel Aitken might have a chance here. He's got Fenn coming up with him. He's trying to get through traffic. Gabriel Aitken punched away by the stout defense of Jace Toland, and a corner conceded. It's a short one. Jones along the 18, shot deflected and blocked. Orton tries to hook it back in. And now here comes Toland. Against Morales, tries to play it up that far side and smartly just plays it out. Nothing was really on there for the Stansbury Stallions. We want to remind you, KSL Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of the UHSAA playoffs is presented by WGU, the non-profit University of U. WGU is online accredited and affordable. We want to thank them for their sponsorship of KSL Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of high school sports all school year long. Ferry just did get that away in front of Aitken. Eventually a throw. 20 minutes remain here at the Juan Diego High School Soaring Eagle Stadium. You'd have to think anyone that scores a second goal will surely in all likelihood be the winner. Here's Lurcher. Just out of the reach of Ferry down that far sideline. Throw in. Ferry. Haymond. First to it there, Mansing. Orton. Jones. Morales. Vargas. Aitken. Goalkeeper decided to come. And Collins out there first. What a play. Here's Vargas again. Slides it through for Jones. Jones plays it. Aitken surely can't get his foot around it. Ferry tried to play it up quick. Alder underneath it. First to it, though, is Lehi. Jones has it again. Down the side, Aiken, can he get there first? No. Throw. Almost have to shake your head in disbelief at some of these chances that Lehi has had. It will certainly rue these chances not being converted. Cannon chance off the crossbar on the offside, and then the chance by Aiken not able to get his foot around it. Here's Fenn. It's clear. Throw in again. Into the final 15 minutes. Who will be the hero to send his team to the final on Wednesday at Rio Tinto Stadium? Lurcher. Look at the moves put on by Lurcher. And now they could be free. Haymond, sandwiched between two defenders, free kick. Jace Tolan to take the freebie. Lots of numbers pouring forward here for Stansbury. It's hooked long. Orton there first ahead. But Bromley's able to get there ahead second. And now here's Shields. Shields hooks it in. And eventually it goes over everybody and out for a goal kick. Caleb Cowley, the Lehi keeper, not been tested very much here in the second half.
Number 13.
It's been Devin Collins who's had to come up trumps for Lehi. Gavin Fenn and Cesar Morales check out. Fenn, the scorer of the lone Lehi goal in the 9th minute. Archer Lurcher, number 11 for Stansbury, was the scorer of the Stallion goal late on in the first half. Boone. Haymond. Vargas under at first, then Jones. Oh! Well, that was dangerously played there. Everybody just letting the ball run. This comes to Bromley, now it comes out, throw. As I think that one ricocheted off of Vargas and then went out into the tennis courts. Bromley, the throw. Barry, good control. He's got Ferry running alongside. And now here's Ferry. Can he get this right? Ferry plays it in! Had the right idea. Isaac Graber was there. He was trying to knot it down to find Archer Lurcher, who was running naked off that far post. But I don't think it would have counted anyway because it looked like he was offside when he hit the ball. Final 15 minutes of regulation time. Vargas. Heyman clears. On the chase with the goalkeeper is Alder. And Alder will watch Cowley shepherd it out for a goal kick.
Stansbury substitution, number 29, Jace Tolan.
Jace Tolan back on. Replacing Tyler Haymond. So a little extra insurance at the back right now for Coach Jacob Jones. The 9 seed giving Lehi all they could handle here in this back and forth tussle. Heath, Cannon. And a misset pass in the end. Was trying to find Anthony Bustos. And then Graber inexplicably gives it back. Gabriel Aiken trying to test the pace of Ferry, and we're going to get a foul against Aiken. He's trying to work against Ferry, but Ferry with his strength did very well to hold him off. Collins trying to play it long, knocked down by Vargas. Now Stansbury with it in their possession. Bromley coming up through the back. He's got support with him, trying to find a man in the middle. Heath hooks it away. It's Toland inexplicably almost got caught out, and now Aiken could be free. Aiken with Collins way out of his net, and Aiken denied by the left foot of Devin Collins. My goodness, he came out a long way. I mean, he was nearly out on the Timpanogos Highway, and somehow he got a toe on that thing and concedes a corner. Not the ideal defending situation, I think, that Jacob Jones wanted, but it works. Gavin Fenn, meanwhile, checks back in. Colton Mansing off. Inside the final 13 minutes. And an opposite substitution here for the Stallions. It's Owen Kais who checks in for the first time, number 27. Plenty of options to aim for here for Christian Jones. Jones and Fenn were the only two scorers in Friday's quarterfinal. Jones with the corner. And going back against the grain there was Vargas. He couldn't direct it on goal. And then it'll be a goal kick. KSL Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of the UHSAA playoffs is presented by Heidemann and Associates. And we'd like to remind you that at the conclusion of the match, we'll be selecting our Heidemann and Associates Man of the Match.
Number 6, Connor Shield.
Stay tuned after the match for the selection of our Heidemann and Associates Man of the Match. Now then, Stansbury could be away. Here's Tayson Alder trying to get it right. And a chase down by that far corner. Kais gets their first foul. Boy, I don't know why I don't know why Owen Kais did that, to be honest. It looked like it was going to be a corner all the way for Stansbury, because Tyson Honga was in a chase with him down that far corner, and Kais just shoveled Honga over. It was an easy call right in front of the AR Sly Yates. Missed opportunity there for the Stallions as Cowley boots this forward. Back into the possession of Stansbury again. Here's Haymond. Josh Monterose couldn't control it, number 13. It looks like Nathan Shepard is getting set to check back in.
Stansbury substitution, number 11, Archer Lurcher.
Archer Lurcher back in as well. Owen Kais comes out. The drama builds. 10.5 minutes left to go in regulation. Fenn. Aiken. Toland clears it. Only as far as Bustos. Heavy touch though. Lurcher. Lurcher trying to win it. Can't do so. Ferry knocks it away. Out for a throw for Lehi. Nodded on. Aiken. Heyman clears. Throw again. Jones in a chase down by that corner. Jones gets by. Jones puts it into the box. Men going up for it, and Fenn could not keep the header down. His second good opportunity of this second half, but just couldn't direct that header on goal. Nine minutes remain in regulation. If there is no further scoring, we will have 2 periods of golden goal extra time. Remind you, Stansbury has already had to play an extra time game. They not only played extra time, they went to penalties. Down the side, here comes Lurcher in a foot race with Preston. He wins the race. And Preston forces a throw. Archer Lurcher, maybe the fresher legs coming off the bench here late. Let's see if Stansbury decides to go back to that long throw. No, they're going to go short. Surprised they haven't gone back to that. Test that back line of that Lehi defense. Instead, they'll play it short again. Good pressure by Fenn. Aiken. Is Tolan going to get there first? Yes. 72nd minute. Shepard will look to throw it long. Into Fenn. Fenn tries to hook it towards goal. Nobody was coming on the back post in the end, and now Collins easily scoops it up. Under it, Tyson Honga. Shepard. Aiken, not on the same page. Orton, though, picks it up. In a foot race now. Oh, and a foul. Isaac Graber was in, but it looked like he caught a piece of Tyler Orton, and Orton didn't like the challenge, so he decides to give him a brush. But at any rate, it's Tyson Honga will take the free kick. Vargas. Orton. And a free kick. Rather, it's a throw. It's not a free kick, it's a throw. Things getting a little tight and testy here in the last 8 minutes. Fenn getting pulled back. No foul, says Marcelo Chaparro. Mansing. Tolan first to it in front of Aiken. Colton Mansing now. Back to Orton. Punched free. Trying to thread the eye through the needle. That should be Lehi's throw. It is. Minute 74. A lot of good clearance there from Tolan. Maybe the legs are starting to tire a bit. Fenn will find his way through. Here's Vargas. Around the challenge. Jones can he get to the end line? Yes, he does. And Tolan is able to get there. What defending that young man has done today. It's another corner for Lehi. Oh, how we have missed the fans. After a year and a half dealing with COVID and no fans, Jones to take it down by the corner. Our blind one into the back post, and Collins, alert as ever, scoops it up, and now a counterattack could be sprung here. Bustos, though, did very well to get back and win that. But he was not able to control it in the end. Ferry throws it in, quick. Lurcher. Shepard in a battle. Looked like there was a foul. There was. Final 5 minutes of what has been a terrific game. It's a shame somebody has to lose this. Off a precarious set piece. Here's Gavin Fenn. Fenn hooks it in. Collins with the punch. Gets it out. But only as far as Mansing. Aiken. Aiken able to bring it down. Can't turn, though. Now he does. And Graber able to get it. And it's hooked clear finally as far as Orton. Honga for Fenn. Heyman first. Knotted on. Lurcher there. Archer Lurcher. Barry. Bustos. Shepard. Still in Stallions' possession. Bustos' hook went the wrong way now. Played down by Lurcher. Lurcher, foul. No yellow cards still yet in this one. We do feel like we're getting close to our first one. It's been a tight, tense, almost kind of grouchy 80 minutes here, especially as we near the end of this one. Jace Tolan to take it. It's hooked in. Lots of heads going up for it. Still there. Lurcher in there as well. And an offside flag finally goes up. Lehi did enough to hold their nerve and hold their line. Cowley looking to force it forward. He does. Only gets as far as Jace Toland. We'll shepherd it out for a throw. What a game this has been.
Substitutions for Stansbury. Number 20, Kai Burke. Number 5, Carson Poole.
Kai Burke comes in. It'll be Isaac Graber to throw. Vargas. Jones. Aiken. Fenn. Ferry there first. And Bustos. And then Shepard. And then Ferry again. How good has that back line been today for the Stansbury Stallions after giving up the early goal? Orton almost dispossessed by Kai Burke. Trying to work that sideline, and they find the man. Here is Vargas. Vargas gets around one. Vargas trying to push it for Jones. And Jones trying to get it in, plays it in. Collins, at his near post, gets there. Quickly out it comes again. Boone. Trying to play the behind the back. It went through the leg of Shepard. AR Mike Norton says throw to Stansbury. Again, it'll be Stansbury throw quickly. 90 seconds left in regulation. Minute 79, the penultimate minute of the 80. Jacob Bromley comes back in.
Stansbury substitution, number 26, Jacob Bromley.
Bromley out again. Or rather, it's Wyatt Berry out. And back in is Connor Shields.
Also into the Stansbury lineup, number 6, Connor Shields.
Haymond is under it. Orton. Burke. Burke couldn't find it. Vargas. Aiken. In a race with Toland. Aiken with 25. Seconds remaining in regulation. Needs help. Aiken down that line. Pulls it back. Blocked by Toland. Cleared out. Final seconds of regulation. Is there one last twist in the tail?
9, 8.
Orton looking for somebody to Vargas.
5, 4.
And looks like that's going to do it for regulation time. And for the second time in as many matches, the Stansbury Stallions have made it through 80 grueling minutes. And we are headed for golden goal extra time. Well, what a game this has been. Both teams terrific on both sides. Nobody able to find the one to break the deadlock. It was Fenn early, and then it was Lurcher late in the first half. No one gave way in the second half, even though great chances were to be had. At the end of 80 minutes, it is Stansbury 1, Lehi 1. KSLSports.com's coverage of the UHSAA playoffs continues after this message from WGU.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Or if my kid had a fever.
Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
I'm going to take tests when I'm ready.
I want to take courses on my time.
And speed up when I know my stuff.
I want a university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Well, we hope you're ready. The drama builds for extra time. The rules very simple. 2 periods of 10 minutes. First to score wins. If you just missed it, Lehi had most of the chances in the second half, but unable to break through that stubborn Stansbury back line, who have just done a masterclass on the back end today. Stansbury didn't have very many chances, but they have had their successes defending, and chances on the counterattack have come few and far between. And we are preparing for golden goal extra time. And if nothing is able to solve the next 20 minutes of extra time, or even at least the first 10 minutes, we will head to a penalty shootout. Alexander Timolip here with you at the Juan Diego Catholic High School Soaring Eagle Stadium. We remind you that coming up after this, KSL Sports Game Night Live Rewind coverage of the 2022 UHSAA Boys Soccer Playoffs will continue as the Alta Hawks take on the Skyline Eagles. And then later on today, Mountain Ridge takes on Davis. And the Cinderella team of the tournament, Harriman, takes on Farmington. That's all coming up later today here on KSLSports.com. I'd like to send a shout out to, well, this is a personal one, but as a shout out, I'd like to send one to Brother Ben Abrams, the assistant principal at Lehi High, who is watching this back at the high school. Of course, the administrators are here on site for both schools. I'd like to send a shout out to him and hope he's enjoying the action so far. Must be torture for him and all these Lehi fans, and certainly all these Stansbury fans. Nerve-shredding 80 minutes. As Marcelo Chaparro conducting the coin toss in midfield for extra time. It appears that Stansbury has won the toss. They will elect to defend towards the south goal here at Soaring Eagle Stadium. And that means Lehi will kick off first here in extra time. So both teams are back out on the field. Marcelo Chaparro is ready. We are ready. And so are the players. The support being drummed up by both sides has been terrific this afternoon. Off we go into the unknown. Christian Jones was down there first. Jace Tolan was second. And a throw into Lehi. A very aggressive start right off the bat here in the first period of extra time. Surprised if somebody doesn't go back to that long throw. They don't. And now Bustos. Jones against Bromley. Can he pick somebody out? Jones plays it in and hooked away in the end there by Tyler Haymond. Ferry gets it away. Shouts of handball. Shepard. Fenn. Now a guy pass, and now Jones can be in here. Jones, Christian Jones for Lehi! Puts it over the bar. Boy, there were some missed heartbeats in that Stansbury defense again. But Christian Jones couldn't keep it down. It was always rising. Here's Lurcher. And too far for Wyatt Berry in the end to throw. They're going to say it's a Stansbury throw. Heyman. Lurcher. Cannon there again. Throw. See if they try to go back to that long throw here. It looks like they do. In fact, Vargas able to get up there first. Here's Heyman. Lurcher, Heyman. Gibbons. Able to push it through. Chance comes in! And it was just always going wide. It worried the goalkeeper Cowley a little bit. That's the first chance I think Stansbury's had in quite a while. At any rate, it's Caleb Cowley to take the free kick. And it falls down. Toland. Oh, great pass. Heyman. Lurcher. Now looks good. Now here's Berry. Wyatt Berry closed off by Cannon, but didn't do good enough. Berry still trundling forward. Berry chased by Cannon. Into that corner. Plays it in! And it will be a corner. Caleb Preston stuck a foot out and won it. And the first corner, I believe, of this entire match now for Stansbury. And it's going to be Ferry to take it. Tyson Ferry with the left foot. Outswinger from the far post. Ferry brings it in. It looks a good one. The heads go up. Lurcher in there as well. Bustos, their second. And he did enough to clear the danger. And he throw in for the Stallions. Who's Bromley aiming at here? Looks like he's aiming in the direction of Lurcher. Connor Shields. That looked like it might have been a handball. Vargas clears. Only as far as Ferry. Ferry's ball blocked. Chested down by Fenn. Preston hooks it forward. Bromley's there first. Giving chase here is Morales. Shepherded out, throw. Approaching the halfway point of the first extra time period. Best chance so far was by Lehi's Christian Jones, but he put it over the bar. Here comes the throw from Fenn. The heads go up. Jones is there. Bromley there as well. Throw in. Jones spins. Jones pulls it in. And back out it comes from Heyman, who did very well there to keep it alive. It's hooked back into the middle. Wyatt Berry, can he get there first? Heads it forward. Only as far as Preston. And then it's Morales, and that should be Stansbury throw. It is. Approaching 4.5 minutes. Approaching 4.5. Now 4 minutes here in extra time number 1. Throw. The heads go up. Lurcher. And Sinclair's. Ferry. Morales. Nobody home on the pass. Shepard able to keep it in. And then Shepard's able to keep it playing further. But Ferry, as ever, boy, that Stallion defense has just been tested all day long and they haven't broken yet. But now they might be through here. But the through ball is right into the hands of Devin Collins, who will hook it forward. And now, can this be controlled here? It's Carson Gibbons who's down the far sideline all by himself. And Gibbons able to play it. He's still with it. Gibbons into the middle. Lurcher was running on the end of it and no one able to get there first. Fenn again. And Jones was standing in an offside position. Chance for everyone to catch their breath for even a brief second, as the goalies will play catch towards one another here. Lurcher. Lurcher. Still Lurcher. Well, he was lurking there at the back post, and now here's Gavin Fenn. Well, Fenn tried to fiddle it through the traffic, but he couldn't do so. Here's Bustos. Oh, almost a loose touch from Anthony Bustos. And a good win there from Garbers. And now Lurcher. This looks good. Where's it going? Connor Shields. Shields, Barry, plays it in! And right at the goalkeeper, who makes a comfortable save in the end. Bounces up nicely for Shepard. Bromley bumps him off the ball. That should be down by the corner. That should be Lehi throw, it is. In fact, it's a corner. 1:45 left in the first period of extra time. Can somebody find a winner? Jones's cross, or Shepard's cross rather, is blocked. Rattled all through traffic. Bustos there first. Should be Lehi ball, it is. Shepard. Plays it in. Collins was out of his net. And coming across 6 there was Morales. Got the foot on it, but in the end it didn't really amount to much. Final minute of play here in extra time. Ian Squires is checked into the game now for Stansbury. 50 seconds left in extra time number 1. Lurcher. Is somebody going to find a winner before a second period of extra time begins? Lurcher. Got a man running through the middle. Trying to get it off his foot. He does. He finds Heyman. And now he finds Ferry. Ferry tries to hook it in. Preston clears his lines. Only as far as Ferry. Ferry! It was an ambitious shot there from that far out. Cannon will head it clear. Throw in. Final 10 seconds of this first period of extra time.
7, 6, 5.
Up it comes.
4, 3, 2.
And that's going to do it.
0.
A tense, testy, and sometimes grouchy 10 minutes.
Stansbury 1 and Lehi 1.
And it remains all square after the first period of extra time. So reset the clock and do it again. As we remind you, KSL Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of high school sports has been brought to you all season long by Heidemann & Associates. Heidemann & Associates is offering a free consultation to all Game Night Live Rewind viewers. You can call 801-472-7742 or go to utah.law for more information. And reminder, at the end of the match, we'll be selecting our Heidemann & Associates Man of the Match. Heidemann Associates, I'd like to thank them for their sponsorship of KSL Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of high school sports all school year long. Alex Tumulip here with you at the Juan Diego Catholic High School Soaring Eagle Stadium. The winner of this match advances to Wednesday's final to take on the winner of Skyline and Alta in the 5A final at the Rio Tinto Stadium. But we have seen a tremendous match A Stansbury back line that just refuses to be unbroken. A Lehi attack that just can't find an answer. And if nobody's able to find a winner in the next 10 minutes, we are headed to a penalty shootout. It was Gavin Fenn who scored the opening goal in the 9th minute, and then it was Archer Lurcher who scored the equalizer just before halftime. We'll switch ends for the second stanza of extra time. Again, it's 10 minutes, 2 periods, goal and goal. First to score wins. A heroic effort being put up by Stansbury today. But is it going to be enough? Likewise for Lehi, they've had their chances. Can they find one last chance to put them through to Rio Tinto Stadium? Marcelo Chaparro is ready. Our referee. Everybody's in position. Well, almost. Wyatt Berry has to get on the circle. Now he does, and we're off and running in the second period of extra time. Shepard trying to get past Ferry. Shepard. Again, Jace Toland, the leader of that defense, just suffocating right now for Lehi. They just can't get anything through these white shirts. Shepard remains lurking at the back. It's Lurcher who heads it forward. Throw. Lehi. Jones. And good job there by the defense of Carson Gibbons coming up from his central forward spot to do some cleanup work at the back. Aiken. Fenn. Gavin Fenn. Couldn't find Aiken. Bromley looking to push it. Honga gets there first. Poor clearance. Wyatt Berry. Berry had Lurcher coming up through his middle. Then a couple of players collide right at the start, and we have a stoppage as Marcelo Chaparro is going to stop play for what looked like to be a clash of heads. Clock officially reads 8:10 here at Soaring Eagle Stadium. And it appears to be Vargas that's down. Barry came barreling in over the top of him, and then just nothing he could have done about that. And you certainly hope that Alfred Vargas is okay. We'll take a break and be back after this word from WGU.
You got this. Let's go.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Test day's test day. Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
Tests on your time. Courses on your time. Graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Replacing Alfred Vargas.
Vargas comes out, and Christian Jones will check back in. Good to see Vargas walking off the field under his own power after a scary collision with Wyatt Berry. So Chaparro will drop ball. Clock will restart. Just trying to figure out who's actually going to hit the drop ball. Berry. Barry. Preston there first. Fenn second. Trying to hook it forward and find Shepard. With Ferry chasing behind. And Ferry does very well to get it away. And Jace Tolan knocks it clear. Bromley coming up from his right back spot. Then it's Aiken. Then it's Toland. Bromley will shepherd this out. Should be a Stansbury throw, and it is. Lurcher pushed down the line. And a good clearance from Tyson Honga to get it away from Ian Squires, the substitute who checked in. 7 minutes left in extra time. Is there going to be a winner? Long throw from Bromley. Haymond not able to get there. Heath clears it forward. Tolan will go back to chase, and Collins out of his net will come over and get the clear. Shields. Lurcher. Lurcher. Still Lurcher. Now finds the run of Graber. And a scuff pass there, but still they're in here. Lurcher. And then Toland, or Haymond rather. Try to thread the eye of the needle right there with that pass, and it comes back and Toland is able to get there ahead. Shepard chasing down Ferry. And it's Toland. Toland looking for the long switch. Up go the heads. Honda there first. Graber second. Then Tyson Honga again. Running onto it there and getting the ball forward. And now Barry in a chase down here with Preston. Rides him off. Comes back now for Gibbons. And the touch let him down in the end. Still it's with Shields here. Great press there, but it comes back for Toland. Collins is out on the edge of his area right now. Looking for the ball. Miss header. And chance. Charlie! Off the post. Rebound! That had to be. That had to be. Carson Gibbons hit the post. And on the follow-up, Wyatt Berry hit it wide. Somehow it stayed out of the net. I don't know how, but it did. And we play on. The missed header is bailed out. Again, it's going to be Shepard with a chase on Ferry. And no foul. Shepard plays it. Back post, Fenn is arriving. Not enough there. Aiken now for Fenn. He scored from here before. Fenn sets it up. Mansing can't get it on his preferred right foot there. Now it's Fenn again. Bustos. Aiken. They're probing. Aiken blocked. Corner. Jones to take it. Trotting up is Honga. Jones plays it in. It's a good one. Knocked down Honga. Fenn. Another corner.
Let's go, Pioneers!
3.5 minutes left in extra time. Everybody crowding around the 6. Here it comes from Jones. It's a low one. It goes through everybody. Shepard will chase it. Goal kick. Rather, it's a Lehi throw. As it looked like it took a nick off of somebody in there, so another long throw opportunity down by that blind corner where we can't see. It comes in, and it's right at the goalkeeper, Collins. Now Wyatt Berry in a chase with Ammon Cannon. And it's won back by Mansing. Berry wins it back again. Got a man running by his lonesome up the far side. Instead tries to find Bromley. And then it's Haymond. Nicked off a foot. Bustos. A frantic ending to extra time here. Played in. Still no chance yet. Shields up with it. Bustos trying to give chase. And they're going to get there. Isaac Graber. Graber plays it out. Corner. Stansbury with 2 minutes left in extra time. What drama here. Clock still running. Minute 44 left in extra time and counting. To take it now is Isaac Graber. Fans on their feet on both sides. Graber to take. Graber brings it in. It looks a good one. Honga's up away with it. Bromley racing back. Shields fighting off the challenge of Fenn. Heyman hooks it back. Too far for Isaac Graber. Throw in. Bromley high up for that one. Another throw yet. Shields there first. Shepard. Might be a chance. Jones sprinting through the back. Cannon. Vargas there as well. Referee Marcelo Chapato tripped over somebody on the back. Aiken plays it in. It's right at the keeper. With 40 seconds left in extra time. The kick was not a good one by Collins. It's going to bounce into the stands. Lehi throw. Jones. It's hooked back, but again, right to the area of the black shirts. And now Lurcher with 19 seconds left in the with extra time. Actually, there's about a 2-second delay between our clock and the stadium. Jeff Reeves counting it down. 5 seconds, 4, 3 seconds, 2. Aiken's got to shoot. He's not going to get it off. And that, with one last punch by Devin Collins, is the end of extra time. And we are going to penalties. Well, what a dramatic end to extra time. Nobody was able to get the final breakthrough goal after 100 minutes. If it looks like penalties, if it feels like penalties, it is penalties. At the end of extra time, it remains 1-1.
College wasn't built for me.
I didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Or if my kid had a fever.
Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
I want to take tests when I'm ready.
I want to take courses on my time.
And speed up when I know my stuff.
I want a university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Welcome back to the Soaring Eagle Stadium here at Juan Diego High School. Alex Tumalip with you here at Juan Diego High. It ends after 100 minutes. Gavin Fenn scored in the 9th minute. And then it was Archer Lurcher who scored the equalizer late on in the first half. Nobody was able to break the deadlock despite a frenetic end to extra time. And if you notice, our scoreboard is reset 0-0 to reflect penalties. And that is how we're going to do this. It'll be the second successive time that Stansbury will be going to penalties. They defeated Provo on Friday in a penalty shootout. And what an epic game we've had here at Juan Diego. It's a shame somebody has to lose this, but it is going to be exciting. It is going to be thrilling. We promised you wouldn't forget this day. I mean, it's already unforgettable as it is. Remind you, coming up next year on KSLSports.com, Alta is taking on Skyline. And for the people that was watching the broadcast just now, what you just saw was the Alta students filing in onto the stands here at Juan Diego High. Again, that's coming up at about 12:30 or just after the end, about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game. Always is interesting which 5 people are the lucky ones or the unlucky ones to get selected for a penalty shootout. Coin toss taking place now at midfield. Coin toss determines who shoots first. And the coin toss will determine which end we shoot at. And the way Marcelo Chaparro is facing right now, our referee, it looks like Stansbury has won the toss and they have elected to shoot first. The one thing about the penalty shootouts, though, here at Juan Diego is that you're not going towards any fans. When we are at the Rio Tinto Stadium, we will be going towards the fans. And it looks like from the coin toss, Lehi has elected to shoot towards the north goal. So buckle up, brace yourself, and get ready. Stansbury to shoot first. Caleb Cowley. You see all the students now filing down towards that end. Both Stansbury and for Lehi.
Number 1, Devin Collins for Stansbury. And for Lehi, number 0, Caleb Cowley.
Jeff Reeves, the PA announcer, announcing who will be shooting or who will be protecting the goals. It's always interesting because the lineup cards were handed in first by the away team.
Shooting first will be Stansbury.
And the long, lonely walk will be made by Wyatt Berry, the setup man on the equalizer. Just a few moments ago.
Number 30, Wyatt Berry.
Caleb Cowley. It's shooter against goalie. Berry. First stop. Saved by Cowley! None to the corner, and advantage Lehi on the very first shot. And now up steps Christian Jones, the scorer of the second goal in Friday's quarterfinal. Jones scores! After one inning, Lehi 1, Stansbury 0. Now next up comes a late sub here.
The second kicker, For Stansbury, number 10, Abram Magleby.
Abram Magleby, a second half sub, will take the second penalty for Stansbury. Oh, Cowley got something on that, but it wasn't enough. Stansbury are level. He got just a fingernail to it, did Caleb Cowley, but it went in the back of the net. It's 1-1.
Second attempt by Lehi will be by number 23, Nathan Shepard.
Hayden Shepard. Nathan Shepard now. Exclusively the top scorers here for Tim Graham. Falls silent now, and the whistle. And Shepard puts it away! Into the bottom corner! With a juice up to the fans! Stansbury leads 2-1. Lehi leads 2-1 after 2.
Now kicking for Stansbury, number 11, Archer Norton.
So now, here is Archer Lurcher, the score of the equalizer, and this time he's denied by Cowley! Big time advantage, Lehi! And now facing a must-save situation is Devin Collins. 2-1 here in the shootout. Gavin Fenn waits for the whistle. Steps up. And he hit the post! And the advantage is gone! And Stansbury scraped by. They stay alive for now. Fenn with the opportunity gifted to him by Cowley. And now he must hope his goalkeeper comes up trumps. 3 rounds down in the shootout. 2-1 Lehi. Can Caleb Cowley work his magic yet again against Connor Shields? Yes, he can! Round 4. And this is now match point. Alfred Vargas to send Lehi to the final. He'll come in from his left. And Vargas puts it away! And the Pioneer Trek is going to Rio Tinto! Can it get any more dramatic than that? The Lehi Pioneers survive an asinine test, and they have advanced to the 2022 UHSAA 5A Boys Soccer Final. Our Heidemann and Associates man of the match is Caleb Cowley. 3 tremendous saves in extra time the penalty shootout, the winning save to put his team, the Lehi Pioneers, in to Wednesday's final. Well, it's been a fun first semifinal of 5A football, but we are not done yet. We still have 3 more to go. Alta against Skyline is coming up next here on KSLSports.com. For my cameraman, Bill Francis, here at Soaring Eagle Stadium, I'm Alex Tumale. Thank you for watching KSL Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of the 2022 UHSAA Boys Soccer Semifinals presented by Mountain America Credit Union. We'll be back in 15 minutes with Alta against Skyline. But if you're leaving us, I'm Alex Tumale. As we always say, malama pono ke kahi ike kahi. Take care of one another, everyone. Aloha from Utah. Congratulations to the Lehi Pioneers, who are going to Rio T.